About 180,000 people and a group of gas station workers who double as firefighters. November 23rd of 2019 was a busy day at the local pump. A white box truck pulled in for a fill-up when the attendant noticed they were leaking gas. The driver clearly had places to be because he didn't seem to care. Maybe he should have gotten that fixed. If you look closely, you can see gasoline dripping from the back of the truck. The driver peers his head out the window but doesn't think it's too important. Then, boom! The van goes up in flames. Luckily, there's enough room for the driver to escape once the flames settle down. Everyone evacuates the area. Gas station employees swoop in with fire extinguishers to fight the blaze. It looks like the driver walks around the truck and opens a side door. Perhaps he was carrying something flammable. It would explain why everything kept burning so violently. They finally put the fire out. By then, the back of the truck is nothing but charred metal. Now, we're not sure what sparked the blaze. There may have been a spark when the driver started his truck. The fire seemed to start right under his seat. Broken? You look both ways, and there isn't another car in sight. Meanwhile, the light is still red, and it has been for a while. Well, that was one Serbian man's reality when he got stuck at a railroad crossing. Or at least he thought he got stuck. He was driving outside of Belgrade, the capital city of Serbia. He arrived at the crossing just before the arms were coming down. Then he waited and waited and waited. His clock starts at the 16:20:09 mark. You can see his arm resting out the window. He doesn't seem to be in a rush and is more than happy to wait for the train. But the train never comes. A full minute passes and still no train. At what point would you think the signal was broken? Finally, around the 90-second mark, he gets out of his car to inspect the tracks. If a train were coming, he'd be able to see it by looking both ways, right? Satisfied, the man returns to his car and maneuvers around the crossing arm. As soon as his front tires touch the track, the train finally arrives. He panics and jumps out of the car instead of backing up. The train clips his hood. You can see where it's bent in from the impact. The drivers behind him come over to help. After some back and forth, they determine the car is undrivable. They work together to push it off the road. We assume someone came and towed it away afterward. Hopefully, this entire ordeal taught our driver a valuable lesson in patience.